Let's generate AdWords remarketing code and then install that via Google Tag Manager on a site. Now, first of all, let's talk about what remarketing code is and how remarketing works before we go ahead and generate the code. So remarketing is where you can show ads to people who have been on your website. You can show those ads to them as they browse the websites that are part of Google's display network. And the way it works is when someone reaches your website, the remarketing code on your website adds a cookie to their browser. And then as they browse other websites on the internet that are part of Google's display network, that cookie interacts with the ad serving technology on those websites and displays your ad to those people. So the benefit is pretty obvious. You're displaying ads to very relevant people who've already been to your website as they browse the web, and it gives you the opportunity to remind them about you and to bring them back to your website to complete the conversion you want them to complete. Or even say they're already a customer and you know that based upon their history, then you could try to upsell them to do something else, or maybe even recommend that they become an affiliate or that they refer you to a friend. There's a lot of options with remarketing. It can be very powerful. It can also be misused. I'm sure you've seen instances on the internet where you go look at something for a day and then suddenly you've got ads following you forever and you're just not interested in them and it's kind of creepy and they just won't go away. And you do not have to be one of those advertisers. There are ways through what Google calls frequency caps that you can not show your ads too often to people and limit how often your ads are shown to them. So we can talk about that more when we actually create a remarketing campaign. Right now we're just going to generate the code. So to generate the code, you can go over here on the left to Shared Library and click on that. And then under Audiences up here in the top left, click View. And here there are several options. And the main option, the one that we'll look at right now, is Set up remarketing for visitors to your website. So we'll click on Set up remarketing. And it asks you if you want to use dynamic ads. Dynamic ads is an advanced feature where you can show ads to people, or you can show dynamic ads to people based upon the pages they visited. It's most commonly used in retail. So for example, I spend 5 minutes browsing Amazon.com and look at a couple different products. Then Amazon may show me a dynamic remarketing ad later on, which shows me the exact same products in the ad, or maybe one of the products I looked at and a couple other products that other people often purchase in conjunction with that product. And it shows them not because some person went and created an image ad specifically with those products, but because the system pulled information from their Google Shopping feed and displayed that information in the ad to me. Now, Amazon wasn't a great example because they don't do Google Shopping, but a lot of other retail websites like Academy or Sears or whatever use that kind of strategy, and I use it a lot for a lot of our e-commerce clients. It can also be used for some other scenarios like flights or courses, school courses, different things. I'm going to steer clear of that for now because it is a pretty advanced feature, and for most instances, just normal remarketing works fine. And if you want to use dynamic remarketing, you have to make a bunch of changes to your code. Typically, you want to work with a developer to make that happen, and it's a little on the advanced side. But let's go ahead and create a general normal remarketing code. So I clicked on that button, and it gives us some options here. You can send instructions to do this by email if you want. So if you have a developer who's going to make the actual changes, you could email it to them. Or if you're going to use Google Tag Manager or just do it yourself, then we can deselect that option and hit Continue. And first of all, what it does is it creates a remarketing list. This list will live in this shared library audiences area in your AdWords account. And you can create new lists based upon segments of your audience or website. So let's go ahead and hit Return to Audiences here. And you can see this is a list we just created. Now, where can we find the remarketing code to install? Well, you go over here to the top right. You can see where it says Tag Details. Click on that. And then in this box that pops up, click on Setup, and then click on View AdWords Tag for Websites. And here we go. This is the code. You could copy and paste all of this code onto your website, or you can install it using Google Tag Manager. I'll show you how to do that. Let's go to Google adwords.com/tag manager here. And remarketing code is something that you'd like to have on every page on your website. So just put it in your header, or I'm forgetting right now where exactly they tell you to put it. I think it's the header, or right before the ending body tag is where Google wants you to put it in your template so that it's on all pages on your website. So let's go ahead and use Google Tag Manager. Let's create a new tag here and click on Google AdWords, click on AdWords Remarketing. They'll ask for a conversion ID and a conversion label. The conversion ID is right there, and it's actually the same conversion ID as for your AdWords conversion that you might have created, because it's consistent with your account. It's assigned to your account. So I'm just going to put that in here real quick. This is just an example, so it doesn't really matter if it's exactly right. But anyway, you'd put your conversion ID there. You will not have a conversion label if you just created a new code here. There used to be conversion labels with remarketing codes a long time ago, but that's not the case anymore. So for most advertisers, you can just ignore that field there. And then hit continue. Fire it on all pages on your website. Hit create tag and call it AdWords Remarketing is fine. Hit save, and there we go. And then we can go and publish those changes right now to make sure that they're live on our website. There we go. And then let's close out of this. So that's how you create or generate your remarketing code and install your remarketing code. Now, say you wanted to build a remarketing list that includes only people who filled out your contact form. Maybe you want to target those people specifically, or maybe you don't want to target those people specifically because they already have contacted you. You could go create a new remarketing list to make that happen. And you click on website visitors, and then you call it something. So for example, contact form converters. I'll call this list that. And then there's different options here. We could say visitors of a page that include contact thank you. So if the URL contains contact thank you. And then include past users who match these rules. Let's do that. Let's make a 30-day membership duration. You can add a description if you want, and then save. And there we go. Then we could use this list here either specifically to target people or to exclude people from seeing your display ads. Now remember, in order to use a remarketing list, you have to have at least 100 people on it for the display network. So it'll take a little bit of time to build one up to where there are enough people on it. But also remember, remarketing is not just looking at people who visited your website from an ad. It's looking at all people, no matter what channel they used to get to your website. So that makes the list building go a lot faster, but it also makes the remarketing list a lot more valuable because you can target anyone who is on your website, no matter how they got there, with Google Ads as they browse other websites on the display network. And there you go. That is how to do it.